Do you think your meditation practice is boring or serious? Many people trying to meditate fall into this trap of thinking it's some strict, rigid discipline rather than something enjoyable. If you're feeling a little dry instead of happy in your practice, then this video is for you. And by shifting from seriousness to joy on the path, you'll build a practice that you actually enjoy, something that energizes you instead of being one more thing to check off on that to-do list. What I found on my most recent trip to Mexico with Gurudev, the Guru of Joy, changed my understanding of spirituality completely, showing that some of my silent, rigid approach may have actually been the very thing blocking even deeper spiritual growth. Events in Mexico started with wisdom and meditation sessions, and I was amazed to see that people had flown in from all over Latin America to join Gurudev on this tour. And this diversity of humanity was just the beginning of what I would come to understand about the importance of variety in life.
Why did the Creator make so many types of fruits and people? He could have done just one, everybody same thing. He could have made only potatoes. Eat all your life potatoes. And only bananas. Go bananas. No. World is full of diversity. You know why? Just to charm you. Just to make your life joy.
There I was in Mexico, speaking Spanish, when it hit me, why do we have so many different languages? So many different costumes, dances, music styles, everything. And then I made it a point to start watching the sunrise and the sunset every day, and it reminded me, every day is unique. When you really look at it, the unique plays of color, of light, of brilliance on the sky, it is absolutely amazing. It emphasizes the beauty and diversity in everyday life. It's funny, we started with eyes closed in meditation, and now we've moved to eyes open in a state of wonder, being present at all of creation. So how are these two opposite things also connected? And then I was beginning to see that diversity also extended to the types of techniques, the types of practices that can take us to joy. On the tour, I had the pleasure of recording a fascinating interview between Gurudev and a wonderful Mexican actress, writer, and producer, Martha Igareda. In it, they talked about worry and how different approaches in spirituality can completely free the mind of worry. And this conversation challenged my ideas about meditation.
You just mentioned something that is very hard to avoid, which is
death.
Worrying. Well, obviously death.
Worrying
right.
you can avoid.
Huh?
Worrying you can avoid.
Yeah, you can.
You can avoid, yeah. Worry is just one thought stuck in your mind, going round and round and again, you know.
Yes.
When you do breathing exercise, the kriya that we teach, and then your worry disappears.
And this was fascinating, that music could also be another way to tap into that source of joy and energy inside. In Mexico, this was clear. The music of the satsang and these ancient chants dissolved worry, brought bliss, increased energy, and felt freeing.
I love it, and I feel great when I sing mantras because you can feel a vibration inside you that makes you very happy. I think you expand that vibration outside. People that is around you feel the same. Lot of love, lot of gratitude.
Through music, I discovered that I can celebrate life. Through playing bhajans, I learned to go with the flow and to just be free through music, through the bhajans. Life is a gift. Why do not celebrate it every day, in every opportunity we have to do that?
When I start singing, I get immersed in the singing. and my mind gets calmer. It's a way for me, it's a sort of meditation, I would say.
By now it's clear that real spirituality, practical spirituality, is not just meditation, but a path to joy. And perhaps that's why Gurudev named his movement not the art of meditation, not the art of silence, but the art of living. It's a path of truly living life with joy.
People who are awake and aware or happy, every minute is a new. Every day is a celebration. And this is the motto of Art of Living. Make life a celebration.
And it was amazing to see Gurudev really live this message in action. With his laughter, his smile, his words of care and concern and encouragement and inspiration, lifting people up and making people feel lighter, happier, and more free. And this approach to spirituality is available to anyone. No special equipment needed to get started celebrating life. And when we consider how short our life is on this planet, isn't it all that more important to celebrate and live with joy?
See, we are on this planet for a short period of time. 80 years just goes like that. Half the time we spend in sleeping. And about 8-9 years traffic jam. And how many years in our life we really live life?
Talk about the big questions. How many years of our life do we spend truly living rather than worrying? So, the Mexico trip was ending. How would I spend my final days in Mexico? I decided to take a few days out to contemplate these big questions for myself, think about this video, and make life a celebration. And what better place to do that than the beautiful country of Mexico. Viva la vida!